What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the final match in Squad Rivals Tournament Season 2. Today, we have SPiT, Speaking in Tongues, matching up against ULD, United Lads Division. Pause for dramatic effect. And today, we're on Narva. Beautiful Narva map. It's a nice sunny day, and we know this map to be very flanky. It's definitely gonna be a fight towards the middle points. We're fighting over Geneva Apartments. We're fighting over Train Depot. We're fighting everywhere. Fighting in the streets, fighting in the alleyways, fighting in the dorms, fighting in the soccer field. Football to my European brethren. It's definitely looking to be a great match. So we're doing two conventional forces against each other. It's going to be the U.S. versus Russian ground forces. Now, covering a previous cast today, I did notice a discrepancy within the teams, and that's that the American side has a slight disadvantage. They have two open-top gun trucks, as I will try to make my way over there. Against Russian ground forces, one open-top, one remote weapon system. Other than that, we also have the three BTRs, or strikers, who are machine guns versus BTRs with 30 armor-piercing rounds. It's definitely an interesting change of pace. However, in the last match that I've seen, the armored vehicles, the gun trucks, were not used that much. They weren't used effectively, is what I'll say. But then you got to remember, those strikers, they definitely have a lot more armor. So it's an interesting matchup for sure. And I would definitely say that it's I don't know if I'd say it's even. The Russian ground forces are pretty tough because they technically only have 3 legitimate ways to get across. I have discovered a few other ways to get across this deep water. But that'll kill you. That's going to be some tough stuff. Taking a look at the leaderboards, we don't got people loading in yet, but they should be coming any moment. I will be covering ULD all night. That's my side, so if you're ULD, stay with me, and we will win. We will crush them. I'm part of ULD now. Ezra Kester. It's definitely an exciting map for sure, but these roadways, they just give way to marksman fire, sniper fire, any accurate fire. One guy in a room, I've seen it happen, can pin down an entire squad just from that one little room. So it's definitely something to look at, and it's definitely something to look out for. We're definitely gonna be having some fun. That's for sure. So I'm excited. You guys should be excited. It's the finals match. It's a final match. How are you not excited? I'm too excited. I need to tone it down some. Professionalism. Train Depot. Yeah, let's go through point by point. Power plant. So I haven't seen too much action in between power plant and shipping. I really can't tell you how it's gonna go. If it's a sweep, it's definitely going to be a sweep, but I know for sure that these two powerhouses are going to meet up over at Train Depot and Geneva Apartments. And the way that the map is going to go, there's really only 2 meetup spots. And you have this corner over by my co-caster Gango here, which you'll hear momentarily, which is a pretty spicy corner. You got the open soccer field, and then you have this long road that nobody wants to take. It's a death sentence for either of them. Whoever shoots first really has it. Now, what's kind of something to think about is this alleyway here is your direct connection from Train Depot to Geneva Apartments, given that there's 2 roads that they have to cross, but this is your best bet to get to the point, besides any direct flanking routes. Armor is going to be key here, as well as mortars. They should be used heavily and often, so I'm hoping to see some good stuff pressing in. And there, I believe that's the SPiT guys starting to move in. Starting to filter in now. Now, one thing I did note while watching the other games is that the game pretty much stayed at Geneva Apartments and Train Depot. But what if the U.S. has a slight advantage? Because moving in defensive posture from church to radio station, you have this big open field, very little concealment as they approach. It's definitely an advantage for the U.S. side in defense. Whereas shipping yard to power plant, it's not much at all. Well, what I mean to say is it's quite a lot. There's a lot of cover. There's a lot of places to move. There's a lot of ways to get into the zone. It's very, I wouldn't say one-sided, but it's definitely clear who has the advantage. And we are getting both guys, both teams joining us now. Taking a look at the loadout. We have a transport truck, 3 logistics trucks, 2 BTRs with 30 on top, 1 BTR with a 50 on top. And we got our beautiful F1 car, remote weapon system, and our open top F1 car. They're very fast to look at the stats, I promise you. F1 car stats. As we move over to the US, you already know, I already highlighted it a little bit. We have the 3 strikers with the 50s on top, 2 MRAPs, gun trucks with 50s on top, open top, and we should have 3 logistics trucks and 1 transport truck. It's tough. I'm torn. I'm honestly torn on who to pick. We have 2 very strong teams, and I'm just excited to see how it goes. It's definitely a pleasure to be casting this match. So once again, Yango, thank you for all this, and it's definitely looking to be a good one. So as we load up here, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over to my loading screen, and we will get these matches cranking. See you then, guys. All right, guys, welcome back to the Squad Rivals final round, Squad Rivals Tournament, Season 2, between SPiT, Speaking in Tongues, and ULD, United Lads Division. I'm your host, Winterson, and we're going to be following ULD the entire time tonight. So, if you're watching me, I hope you're rooting for ULD because you're not with the right caster. If you are wanting to rep SPiT, check down below. I do have Yango, who has invited me to co-cast with him, and you'll be hearing us periodically talk throughout the match. His link is down below if you want to check him out, or you can watch all three of us. That's right, there's three of us.
How you doing right now, Winter? Are you holding up?
I'm not doing too bad. That's Yango there. I'm excited. I'm ready. Our guys look ready.
Yeah,
We're all ready.
I just want to point out, Winter, as well, that this is Steve Jobless's This is gonna be Steve Jobless's last game today. He's gonna be quitting comp after this game.
Oh
He's not gonna play
no!
squad again. Yeah, it's a sad day, my dude.
Well, we better make sure we cast him a good game then.
Oh, only if we had a another caster, we'd have a Steve Jobless camp.
Right?
Yeah. But how's it looking on your side? Like, what are they taking in terms of VIX, and how are they sort of talking about leaving main and setting up? How does it look?
So looking at the arrows, it looks like they're making attempting to make a hard press in the train depot, but also staying defensively with Hab over at apartments. And it looks like they also are already planning a flanking Hab on train depot. So it's definitely some good stuff.
Strategic command online.
I'm slowly...
looks like...
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead, Winter. I didn't
So-
mean to...
Shout out to Ice.
No, you're good. I'm slowly making my way over to the spawn there, see what they're loaded out with.
In Russian main, though, right now, it looks like SPiT is going to be
Ash, you're
rushing
playing fucking
towards
League.
Geneva and trying to hold on the west side of Geneva around Old
That's it, Ash.
Hospital,
It's over, bro.
doing just a rush, it seems.
Shout out to Jerry.
I also got to say, Winter, I may have gotten some inside info.
Oh, did you now? What is that?
So, you know, I'm not going to leak my source, but they just said follow the BTRs, so that may be a little cryptic, but we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Well, I'm definitely excited for that. It does look like we have at least 2 people in all pieces of armor over here, so they're planning on taking everything out of main.
That's really nice there, man. It's really great.
It's unfortunate I misspoke.
Should be a fun match
Not
here as
taking
we
a
still
legend.
have 50 seconds left.
Oh yes,
We'll
but
start.
the tension is definitely rising. 2 powerhouses of these 2 teams is definitely going to be exciting to watch. We got 30 seconds on the clock here till we have launch. Oh shit. No, why would he do that?
We still have 16 seconds until the start, and then it's go time.
The tension is mounting for sure.
Yep.
And before we get into the action, Yango, I just want to thank you, man. Appreciate you inviting me to co-cast. This means a lot, man.
No problem, man. Always fun to have a second person here.
Absolutely.
We get started here with both teams leaving main. Looks like the Tigers are going down the tracks right now. Seth, train depot. Both BTRs are going to be going down the main road right now, it seems. Just north of
Strikers are
Geneva.
sitting on the right, vehicles on the
So
left.
we'll have to wait and see what happens with that.
It looks like my main force is moving into Geneva. However, I do have a flanking MG, possibly going to Shipping Yard. We'll see how that plays out.
Winter, I need you to see this. There's a train right now of BTRs. There's a BTR train coming out of Russian main.
I'm rushing over. I can't wait to see it.
They're all pushing each other. The Lodgy was behind them, giving them a little bump. It was speed boost. It was speed boost right there.
I don't think that's against the rule. They're allowed to do that.
I know. It's something, man. They're all bunched together. Some good stuff. over at Geneva. It looks like what's happening at Geneva there,
It looks
Winter?
like we got a wide dispersion of my team. However, they did play smart, drop someone off at Radio Tower. It looks like they're trying to get all bodies to Geneva as fast as possible with a flanking route. And we're going to see some action now just south of the hospital.
TK.
Damn, nice. It looks like no one's really at Geneva for SPiT, although they do have that one squad there. You're watching it right now, Winter. I'm following the BTRs. Gonna see what they do. They also have Lati behind them, the BTRs coming north of Church towards Barracks.
This small group of SPiT is absolutely, and in every sense of the word, getting creamed as they get rolled on by our 3 pieces of armor.
You think they're gonna drop that fob?
I don't think they'll have time.
Oh no.
And you see that smoke there, he takes a hit.
Hard right now. So that Logi's gone at transport.
We've got a vehicle here in church.
Was it Logi?
We're at BTR.
I do hear comms now.
Hot drop in church.
SPiT just dropped a full squad inside of Church with the BTRs.
They definitely know about it.
Trying to get that cap right now, trying to stop it before radio is fully capped as well.
That was definitely a dirty move by SPiT. I am offended.
We also have one member from ULD playing dead inside of Church.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
It's ice cream outside. Turk is just blind right now to him.
Come out of main or use.
All 3 BTRs are still wolfpacking together. We have ice cream though, just sitting outside of Church getting the cap.
This is incredible. This is so awesome to see. This is awesome. I love this.
That's taking one for the team. That's taking one for the team right there.
Give that guy a medal. Ah, and there it is.
Out.
Okay, we're one church. Then we've got the church
It almost
back.
would have worked if maybe there was a body or 2 just laying around outside.
It was
Such a
solid
shame.
church.
But Fob right now is going to be going down. SPiT taking is going to take that out. The BTRs right now for SPiT just going down the main
Yes, we're
road
getting rid of the radio now. I can go back
south
to church.
towards
Yeah.
shipping.
Yeah, you go back.
Shipping
I'll
was
stay
pushed
cool
by
defense on
ULD and they did get rushed, but SPiT is still capping that flag currently.
I'll see what I can do about resetting something church again.
Being on the roof is Box on shipping yard.
It's definitely unfortunate for ULD here because they have to sneak one guy in, and that's definitely going to be tough for them. I don't know if he's going to make it. He's definitely got to be
That's
stealthy.
actually a really nice spot for SPiT. Getting the cap on shipping from the roof.
King
of the,
cannot fire here. He
two-story.
cannot expose his position. Oh, is that over on shipping? Oh yeah, that's a good spot.
That is over on shipping.
Should we
right now.
welcome in Art Squad and get pressure on this
And
hub?
get that cap there, and that's going to be really a squad of ULD just sitting in a place where they're useless.
Oh no, we didn't.
Where they're sort of just out of the fight right now.
Oh, absolutely. It looks like they're doing their best to send a few bodies, but SPiT, as I know them, are great killers. They're great trigger pullers, and they're going to keep them off the point.
Yep. That 30 mils are just running around, going south of radio right now. It looks like they're about to take out one of the strikers, although 2 of them are going to be coming northeast of airfield right now, coming behind. One striker already down. Jobless Fraz Timo.
It's so unfortunate to see.
Two 2v2 right now. Winter 2v2.
It's scary. It's very scary to watch.
That's right. Just
No,
keep on
Fraz-
harassing folks. If we have a
SPiT is
chance to get
unaware
rid
of the
one,
2
not
strikers coming behind them.
Ooh.
They're totally
How far
unaware of
travel
those
church were
strikers
we?
coming behind them, it seems.
Only like 10.
They might have heard
20%.
them, but
Very, very small proportion.
It seemed like they were unaware for a second.
Ooh, and there it is. He's got the drop.
Jobless is gonna go down here.
Jobless is going to go down. He's struggling.
Those strikers are damaged. Kraz is still up to full health. Tech is just missing everything right now.
K and Lone Wolf, yeah, they got trapped. They couldn't get out. Frez and Timo definitely made a good play there.
Now
He's at
Broad
both
Dog
of
is
these
going to
dudes,
try and
he's
push,
there.
and that's
Yeah,
a poor
530,
decision right now.
530.
He doesn't have the health to win a fight versus BTR.
He has
Probably
to catch him off
the-
guard.
Yeah, but will that happen? I highly doubt it.
BTR coming up, mate.
And he does have a view on him.
The smoke
Can
is
we
just
ride around the
blocking
north
his
side of
sight line.
church and get in?
Raz
We can
Timo
reach
just
them,
playing it safe,
maybe.
getting out of there. He could
That
have
was-
gotten the kill on that
watching up.
striker though.
That was definitely the
Speed.
right call for
Right.
sure. ULD is still having trouble trying to make it into church. They can't get their toe in to get that cap.
Ice cream, we got
Yep.
enemies down the river.
And it looks
US,
like
yeah.
Spade,
They just
we
started
have
Geneva, they're hiding
maybe
on-
Sapper. Yeah, Sapper going for the radio on Geneva Apartments, about to get inside and get that radio. We have one radio watcher just not even
Well, we
watching
need
the
to-
radio.
Regardless of the fact we're losing the vehicle game, we're not going to
How
get
is
it
he
back
even
until we get
peeking through
respawns.
here?
We should just get a full squad loaded into a
Come through
30
the
mil
radio
coming
on
into a
Geneva.
striker.
We have
So-
around
Church.
just looking through the
Bodies
wall
on
right
cap.
now.
So small
How
update,
is he now?
ULD was
He's
actually
not
able to
really
get
good.
into the point.
Oh
my.
Back at my room.
That's what I like to call
Get the guys ready to
DZ
jump.
having a self-made disco party.
Yep. We also have the radio potentially going to go down here on Geneva for ULD.
Ooh, yep, and there it is, but it wasn't enough to completely destroy
Yeah,
it.
he didn't get the dig down fully. He didn't get enough digs to really get it down enough.
Have dropped
So-
it neither.
And that'll be
That's
quickly
insane.
repaired by ULD.
SPiT though getting that fob northeast
pulling out of
church
here because
and
of the caps.
still controlling church in a nice fashion. Has the advantage right now.
Just get
Oh, absolutely. This is definitely looking bad for ULD. For sure. They weren't expecting that, and that was a great play by SPiT.
And we already have
30 mils on
SPiT
the
sort of
ground, right?
SPiT
Heading
capping Geneva as well because they only need
Another
one
one's up
man
well.
in cap.
Yep, that's
Because-
right.
Video stuff.
Church isn't even capped yet.
We've got both a 30
And that's
mil
sort of
and,
how
the
squad
fucking
should be
45
played.
heading towards our
That's
main.
the art of squad.
And there it is right there.
Working effectively.
Most of ULD is displaced and are not going to be able to press onto church because most of SPiT
Yeah,
is on
okay,
church
we're gonna
defending
try.
and on to radio right now.
Yeah,
There's
we
a
have
good chance
the
we're just not
BTRs
getting
on
enough.
radio. We have a fob on airfield for SPiT, and they're gonna start, if not already, they're gonna start running from church towards the radio cap. Currently, right now it's 340 to 233 in favor of SPiT, and kills, let's say they've been in favor of SPiT as well, 35 to only 18. That's pretty abysmal right now.
It's definitely rough, but let's remember, it is a Aussie team on an American server. Let's see if things change up once we go to that Aussie server next round.
I mean, you could blame ping all you want, but being
Hey.
a US player and playing on a bunch of playing with like 186 ping all the time, it's not that bad. There are ways around it.
Oh no, absolutely not. SPiT made an
We're not
amazing
gonna be able to
play,
get out through the
and
main
that's
way.
that's
Go
definitely a
south,
game
I don't know
changer.
about
But
that.
I'm trying to be hopeful for ULD. That's my team. That's who I'm rooting for. Let's go ULD.
Yeah. Third striker is about to die outside
driving away
US
into
main
Cheshire.
currently. Spitzfix have been just
I'm gonna do
deadly
a long blank to see if I get something
and
up
just
behind.
taking out whatever
But
they
we
can.
need to get someone else trying to go to radio, but you're not gonna be able to
Striker's
just drive
dead
out
right
there.
now.
We need to
That's
use
gonna be the third striker down. So armor for ULD is looking pretty docile. nothing really to take them out.
Absolutely.
And Lats and Hats have really been a no-show. I haven't seen any lad fire.
Well, you know, I don't think they have time to even switch to the rockets because SPiT is moving so fast and so hard. They can't get a beat on them, you know?
Yep.
We definitely see some ULD trying to make a press.
Fights, northeast of Church, but
Well, that matters so much.
again, they're gonna cap that. They're gonna immediately start capping radio, and that's gonna be a roll for SPiT. It's gonna be an absolute roll, and give them the setup to just take the victory. Maybe turtle on Geneva next round when they have the worst ping, per se.
Well, I guess we're going to have to see ULD. It's do or die right now, and they need to make a press into Church. Church is just barely being capped.
I think it's sort of kind. ULD trying to make a play with an MRAP, but running right into a 30 mil BTR.
Where are they able to sit?
It's like
And there it is.
People are playing with
Very easy
child's
on
toys right now. Just doing
Poor
whatever
Art.
they want, whenever they want.
Can I get an F in chat for Art from both streams? Man, that was rough.
.346 to 194 currently.
Okay, we're losing radio, so this one.
Absolutely, guys. If you didn't hear that call out, it's a 193 ULD to
No real
346
odds whatsoever
SPiT. That
for
is
ULD around any of the points.
a rough domination.
Running off rallies, they know that they're out of luck currently.
While slightly agitated, the comms have not separated into a shouting match. They remain calm. They remain trying to control their guys, but I don't think anything's going to help them at this point.
No.
Like I said before, SPiT's just a bunch of good trigger pullers, and it's rough. One SPiT guy could clear out a whole team if you let him.
Right, I'm with.
This is a very heavily Russian-favored map, though.
You're gonna have to push it up
I'd
further.
have to say, personally,
It's too far away.
with the
from
three
we have to go
BTRs,
radio.
like,
Church next.
we will have to see
30
what ULD
seconds.
has to do, what
It's a
ULD
double
can
neutral.
do next
You know-
round to salvage this.
Fucked, and that logi up.
You know, I wanted to talk to you about that during the pregame show because it's a toss-up. The Russian side can easily be camped in their own spawn if you can make the press. However, ULD, totally blindsided by the amazing press, just couldn't make it happen.
No, they just SPiT in the beginning, just went around that north route from Russian main and went all the way to radio station, like northwest of Church, and ULD just wasn't blocking, like you said, and that caught them off guard, and it led to what we're seeing right now,
And that's rough.
which is a absolute steamroll.
And we see an attempt from ULD with mortars. They're trying what they can.
They're trying, but I don't think anything's gonna help them at this point. It's sort of strange mortar fob they play, so it's not really near any objective. It's close to their main, but I don't know the range of that, how far that can hit, if that can even hit
We got
Geneva
fucking
apartments.
triple had. That's
With
what
the
fucking happened.
placement.
We had to RT.
I would have to check that at a later date, but I
That's what-
don't think it can.
To argue about that now, we
Well,
can talk
so the
about it
range
later.
on those things is about 1,200 meters. So you got to figure you're looking at 4 grid squares. So it looks like you could just barely hit train
There's
depot.
still a 30
So they're
grid
well
now.
within the range. However, you definitely want to put your mortars fobs way out of the way where the enemy team isn't going to stumble upon them because they're fragile things for sure.
As radio is about to be tapped here. Game's about to be over. SPiT's gonna take about 370 ticket victory for round 1, and where is ULD?
It's definitely crushing to the ULD spirit. Losing by this much, that it's not fun. And we see a Sioux strike about to drop incorrectly.
We haven't even had the time to watch any commander abilities be called in. That's how fast this match has gone.
No, yeah, we just hit the 20-minute mark. We are 1/3 of the way through the match, and all points are capped by SPiT. This is, in every sense of the word, a steamroll.
We also see Braz, Marble, Timo, just doing circles around this fob south of airport.
ULD is absolutely just trying to get rid of those tickets as best they can and prep for the next fight.
Yep.
They're scattered. They don't really have a plan.
It seemed like whatever strat ULD had just fell apart once SPiT's rush on church.
I think what this speaks to.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
It's an old military saying, no plan survives contact with the enemy. And in this situation, SPiT is the enemy, and the plan did not survive.
Pushing church from the other side is
They're
also
going to
quite
get a
difficult.
consolation victory, though. Marble's about to go down, and does go down on South Airfield fob.
And there it is, guys. Complete defeat. Very unfortunate. That's a win for SPiT. And like I said, guys, I will be following ULD the entire time. ULD, Russian, next match. And I'm going to go ahead and
mute them for a second. SPiT doing some very loud spamming of some music right now.
I wish I could hear it.
They were just loving their victory, so that's gonna be a 367 victory in round 1. Round 1, man.
Oh, absolutely. It's an unfortunate steamroll, and I just hope they haven't lost spirit.
You just gotta hope that they could stay in it and just persevere. Maybe they'll roll SPiT this round. Who knows?
We don't know. I almost want to see them try to do the same thing, but I wonder, or I hope they have 3 more plans ready to go. I was really hoping for this team to knock SPiT out of that spot. I'm almost losing faith at this point, but we definitely got to watch the start for next match.
With that being said, though, like, I'm gonna go to some music and intermission. Same here, Winter. But we're gonna have to swap servers and prep for the next round here.
Absolutely. Well, I'll see you in the next one, buddy.
See you in the next one.
All right,
We're getting
guys,
started here with
welcome
round 2 here. Winter
back. Yes, sir. A little bit longer of a break than what I was expecting, but that's all right. ULD is ready to go. Everyone's excited.
I think ULD maybe needed a break after that. They needed to clean their behind, man. That was pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Now, I don't know about you, Django, but I definitely have my bucket nearby just in case any such events occur.
Oh no. You know, I don't have mine nearby right now, but I usually carry it. I usually, you know, cut the
Do you
hole
take
underneath.
yourself? Do you take yourself for like an adult diaper type of guy? I'm not a fan of that. Just can't do it.
No. Why would I ever do that, man? Like, it's so it would be so uncomfortable sitting in your own, you know, piss and garbage. Why do you want to do that? Just have a garbage can underneath. There you go.
You know, babies do it all the time, and babies have a pretty relaxed life. So I'm probably doing something right in life.
Oh no, man. But they also don't have jobs. They don't get paid, and they don't get to play games like we do.
So what if
Half
they're
years.
unemployed? That's not a big deal.
Do we want to not rush to?
They get their unemployment checks, I guess. Yeah. I had a little chat with Timo,
Oh, did you now?
SPiT's Vic Crew lead, and he said he was having some juice. He was just enjoying himself. He was having a good old time.
I can imagine that was an amazing assault. I'm sure he's feeling proud about that one. Literally, that one movement won them the game, for sure and without a doubt.
And then he also said that the man who came up with the plan was Fraz.
Well, Fraz is the man with the plan.
Yeah, Fraz was the man with the plan right there. We have about 141 until the start of the second round. Hopefully ULD could just gather themselves, make this a close fight, just scavenge what they can right now.
It definitely looks like they're building up to do such a thing. I see two people in every piece of armor, and they're taking every single vehicle. So they are not playing around this time.
Yeah, it looks like right now Timo is gonna load up again with the full squad in his striker, and then they're taking all 3 strikers as well, and then they're loading one man in one of the MRAPs. He's probably gonna just go either for shipping or train or try and do something cheeky. Who knows though?
Well, you know that if he's going to load up a full squad in that piece of armor, that armor's going to go deep and behind lines. I almost could bet on it right now. He's going to go direct south from US main.
Do you think he's gonna go shipping though, or power plant?
I
Power
think
plant,
well, he doesn't have enough time to get to power plant before the guys get there. So I think shipping would be his best bet.
You say he doesn't have enough time though, but if they get there quickly, and if they could wipe them off power plant, then it's not too bad to hold and to sort of gain that ground they need.
It's not unreasonable. And this is what I was discussing with you before about how US main is, or Russians are pretty much locked behind that river. It's deep, they can't cross it, so they technically only have 3 ways to cross, which is why I thought US had an advantage, even though Russians did have the armor piercing 30s.
Yeah. I mean, Timo does have the strikers now, but if they can get the turrets out of the 30s, they could be just as deadly.
Absolutely. We're looking at about 25 on the clock before we got the rollout. And it looks like ULD is going big balls into church. Let's see if that plays off for him.
Who on ULD place the marks outside of US main? That's a little premature and a little...
That is brave by ULD.
Okay. You know, he's being a little brave now with those marks, man. Being a little brave with those marks right now, I guess. Living up to his name.
Oh no, he decides to go north.
The strikers are rolling down just the main road right now towards radio. How are the 30 mils rolling right now outside?
So it looks like they're going to meet him head on. It looks like they're trying to make a hard press in a church. We'll see in just a few minutes if they decide to take the main road or if they want to play it fast and safe, or slow and safe and take it to the north.
Interesting, interesting.
And it looks like they are crossing the bridge. We're going to see some head-on armor-on-armor action. That poor Logi and gun truck in the lead.
Strikers are giving no push. They're not letting up, and they're just bombing it down the main road. They're taking a right and going towards shipping, so they are going to be rushing shipping. There is a squad just west of
Enemy
Train Depot,
vehicles
though,
north
for
of us.
ULD.
Enemy vehicles
Gonna see
right on
those
this
strikers,
intersection
gonna
already.
call them
They're
out.
already on this intersection. They're already on
Full
this
squad
intersection.
dropping,
You guys
and they're gonna be
they're going
dead
fast, they're going south,
almost
they're going towards
immediately
shipping yard,
here.
going towards shipping yard.
They don't act quickly.
Oh, no.
One stopped here, and the rest of them south. I'm just
One striker dead, 2 BTRs coming behind. This is all the action right now happening.
I'm not gonna rush, I'm just gonna hide it. If they're rushing.
2 strikers dead in a split second. One more left.
And he does have a good angle.
Yeah, but there are 2
They
of
gotta
them,
ship.
and there's still the Tiger that could go and help.
That's an awesome play by ULD using the smoke to cover the infantry while he assaults that piece of armor. They are getting revenge from last game.
Yeah. It's almost a
Strikers
total,
rolling around somewhere
almost a
southwest.
total swap from last game right now. It's gonna be competitive. It's gonna be something to watch.
Absolutely.
The 3rd striker's about to die. Brodog's still up.
Let's make sure we don't get a
Jobless,
rush.
nuts, trying to repair, but
They have a rep bay at petrol
it
station.
may be futile right now.
We're all good at shipping it so
How's
far.
it going by Geneva
I'm not being pushed.
or by Church at this point?
Well, it looks like they're trying to make a press in, but it's not going to be enough. Seems like the action is centered around back capping a little stronger than they did last time. However, I'm not seeing a buildup of troops on Train Depot by ULD, which is kind of unfortunate.
SPiT did get a fob west of
Just not getting
shipping currently, but
Can you move up and play
they're
around where
going to
we're
be pushed by the second 30.
Train
30s are
depot?
just
Anyone
doing
train
a pincer right now on that
Who's
one
who's
striker
train-
that's
yes,
left.
it is. We're running through Dublin.
Ooh, and we lose one.
Unity squad.
Busting though, taking out 130 mil and maybe taking out a second.
Ooh, and there's Darth
230
Sidious from
down.
SPiT. Yep.
What a play by Bustin' Nuts. Topping that turret, Tech, Lone Wolf just unable to get a shot on that striker, and Bustin' just did what he needed to.
And as it
for
sits
one.
right now, Russian is doing a little bit better. They do have their armor. They do have one piece of armor. They do have their remote weapon system. So we'll see how it goes. But, you know, just as well as you are a good trigger puller, you're also a good rocket shooter. So we'll see how this precedent on Train Depot goes.
On those mark,
Yoldi
they
getting
can have
in,
rep for strikers.
taking out that hab on Geneva, and they're already going for the radio, which is behind a repair station. That is a legal play in Rivals, because obviously you can dig it down. No real glitching or no. That's not really a thing ever since the recent changes to the game.
No, and absolutely, it's one of my favorite tactics because not only do you get a useful piece of equipment, the repair station, but it's hard to dig down, and you have to dig through that to get to the radio. So it's one of my personal favorite tactics for sure.
Are you getting more? Yep.
The Tiger just went
This
down
radio is
for
not all
ULD
lost too
for
long.
some
I
laughs.
know, I do.
Radio though in the open, Steve Jobless and Nimble about to get it on the west side of Train Depot. The hab is a little bit in a strange place for me.
Guys,
it's just
I'm
in the
gonna flex
middle
towards
of
church.
a little lake. It's
I'm gonna flex
pretty
towards
much
church
in
and
the
I need
open,
a Logi driven in behind me.
and
I already-
pretty campable.
I already see a point of failure on ULD's side. We have nobody on Train Depot, and we have multiple guys, what looks like 5-6 guys, on Train Depot from SPiT. And even if ULD gets the cap on shipping like they just did, They have no one there except Squad 5, and he has to play dead like he did before. And
Well,
he
I
is
mean,
not.
it was,
They're blocking
He is not playing dead. He is actually dead now.
his ice cream who did that on church, but
I'll move the train.
Oh, the-
obviously
you are correct.
it's a little
I'll try and kill
different.
it for.
Oh, they did. SPiT just called out that they need to get one guy in
Squashing their
Geneva, and
rallies,
they are capping
coming in
right
from the
now. As
east.
Jake is in cap, he's gonna try and just hide in buildings and
just
get that. Coyote driving a MRAP straight into Geneva, just using that as transport.
He's definitely got to do what he has to do to make what he needs to happen happen.
They're mortaring down that hat. Dude, the fucking was we just stick up on them. I'm capping, Ryan. I'm capping train.
Awesome, and it looks like we are capping Train Depot on the ULD side here. So some good news for once.
They're south side of train.
We do have a large force of ULD just spawning, moving into Train Depot.
They're running in from this.
Let's see if they can make that play.
Getting their radio.
ULD just totally unaware. We had just Neil walk over Coyote going
just
up
wanna
the
remove that
stairs on Geneva Apartments, and he's capping. We also have 3 guys capping from SPiT in Geneva
Where am I stopped?
Apartments, and it's not looking good right now for
They're probably
ULD.
gonna go.
You know what? It's looking pretty even. The forces are definitely spread thin, and ULD is in a better position to press Geneva Apartments.
You can remove.
So we'll see how it goes.
Remove.
I mean,
Yeah, you can
they're in better position, but right now, SPiT is
I
going
don't
to
have anyone
take
ready to
Geneva
launch it.
Apartments
Are you
first,
driving a Logi to
and they're
church?
going to be blocking train depots.
Yes.
Blocking train
Just keep
depot
in mind there's a
immediately
full
once
squad
they
pushing
cap
in
that.
these directions,
So
flank north,
if they can
flank
get some
further.
more forces,
Yep.
some more people inside train depot,
70.
there we go.
capping
They're blocking
train.
train
They're still
depot.
doing
They
train
just need
stuff.
to get some more people inside that cap to get that going in their favor.
If they start capping train,
Absolutely, that's
They want good
unfortunate for
position.
ULD.
That's alright, they don't have any response. We're starting, we're
Not
capping
stopped
train.
right now
How
though.
far until we
We're
know
at 45. We're at 90% now.
Most SPiT players really
We'll
nearby.
have it shortly. Really
Looking
Has
at the
a
map,
rally on
though,
that west.
SPiT only has one spawn point, and that's over by Church. So that's very unfortunate. When they die, they die. And it does look like ULD is taking back Train Depot.
Can you organise getting the IMARC for the train for Rift because they're coming in south of it. They're just going to
Does
take
look
those.
like that. SPiT is gaining control of Geneva as well, though. They are basically wiping whatever forces are inside there. We also see a flank on Brax from Squad 4 on ULD side. Infinity and Vora dropping rally. They're going to be going for that mortar fob on Church here soon and dropping
Iceman,
their
can
own
you
fob
remove
as
that
well.
from southeast?
Yeah,
They're going
I'm
to use
getting
the
to it now,
flank
bro.
most likely.
ULD is definitely trying to set themselves up for success because they know they're against a
They have
superior
no
opponent.
Geneva. They might have one up north.
Yeah, we've been saying that past 3 trips against them.
We also have the
Whole
fob
squad
going
was the
down
Coming into
west
camp,
train
they just
depot,
started
2
reinforcing from
mortars.
the west.
It's on the last stage currently, and
They're going off for
it's
Browning.
not looking good.
No, it's not. As we see SPiT starting to cap Train Depot, ULD almost helpless as they're spread too thin with guys spread out trying to make something happen.
Their old hab location
They have some decent fob positions, but they're sort of walking straight to the cap instead of sort of looking for those spawns, sending their sappers around. I haven't really seen a sapper anywhere from ULD or SPiT mainly. Going for those radios, going for those fobs. It's mainly been a like just a rifleman or a lat I've seen. I don't know about you.
No, I haven't seen any myself. However, we do have that small team ready to press into the mortar fob of Church. So hopefully that'll be some good action there, but it looks like all the main actions happen on Train Depot here.
Yep.
Alright, well, I might have got the.
The cap's still going in SPiT's favor, or is it paused right now?
It does look like it's going in SPiT's favor. It looks like they definitely have the numbers. However, Train Depot is a massive, massive point, and it's kind of hard to tell right now. It does look like 30 seconds of neutralization towards SPiT side, though.
In the train track, I just drove a logic.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? You could have wiped it, but it's still alive. Because we are killing.
Yeah, that fob north of Train
I'm just
Depot
about to be
being
shipping up.
taken out.
Let's just pull it
One
right
of the
back.
fobs north by Nimble and Tardy.
I'm pulling back to do.
Why don't we
Looks like Timo from SPiT side
We
is
need to
getting
get more
prepared
people.
and
We're
main
trying
to take out
we
the
don't have
strikers
situation.
again. They should spawn soon. They died pretty early in the beginning, so that's something we should expect to see. Strikers running out and their armor moving around.
Absolutely. It does look like we're going to get a neutralization of Train Depot here soon.
Shipping, they're running multiple across this road.
I think
might
it's
have
paused
a-
right now
take it
because
up on
it doesn't look like SPiT has enough people in cap, and it looks like this ULD has members able to get in the cap and stop it currently. They really need to get that fob on the east of Train Depot in order to get Train Depot itself. Otherwise, they're just going to have an influx, keep getting an influx of players from the west side. Yeah, east side of cap.
They're on shipping.
And as soon as SPiT dies here, it doesn't look like they have a rally anywhere.
Sending an MRAP.
Anywhere. It looks like someone was able to burn it. So this is going to be GG on Train Depot
They're driving
if
an
ULD
MRAP.
can make that press.
Finally, a couple of people.
We will have to watch out for Marvel and Tardy though, making a play for
Capping
that
Diva, we
eastern
can
fob
still
and
get the double here.
pushing around
Nice. Very good.
towards Castle and around from there.
Oh, absolutely. It does look like they're on a radio. They're on a ULD radio up to the north, just northwest of Castle. They'll probably be smacking that real soon.
There's an MRAP driving through
The
ship.
apartments
Marking.
is being capped as by ULD currently. So it's going to be double niche. SPiT really having no players nearby that cap right now besides Jake and Nimble able
You know,
to push in.
One thing I've noticed about SPiT in particular, what they do best is not only are they good trigger pullers, good killers, but they revive their teammates. We just saw it here in Train Depot. It was only 2 or 3 of them alive. They played the safe game, and they were able to basically get everyone back up. And that's how you win the game, for sure.
It's those fundamentals you
strike and make
gotta
your hat
really
on the
use
east
to
train
your
depot, come
advantage. Knowing the games, shooting is
Absolutely.
all well and good, but if you don't know where to be, where to
We see a trade here.
where to revive people,
Sorry,
and
I
where
want
to
you to
die,
drive into train on the
you're
west.
not gonna win games. And both
There's a
these
logic
teams have
pushing
been
into
doing
ship
that well, but obviously one of them's doing it a little better, I'd say.
Oh yeah. Compared to last game, I would say one team is definitely in the lead. And looking at the score right now, it's unfortunate to say, but there's no way that ULD could win.
They're placing a fob on
SPiT
ship.
did
I'm not-
get it.
I'm not calling it now,
SPiT
but
did,
go ahead.
SPiT did end up getting the block on
Loki,
Geneva,
northwest side of train.
just so we know here. So they're not capping any longer.
And we're about to see a SPiT airstrike come right over,
If Bob's mark, okay. I'm gonna go back.
right over the ULD hab.
Oh yeah.
I heard it.
Let's watch that come in. You're gonna be able to dig that right back up though if they're vigilant and if they acknowledge what's going on immediately, ULD.
And here comes the strike.
They're building a hab right here. We've got two guys digging.
You can get probably one if that. SPiT did end up getting radio down. They have no players though
We've lost
able
them
to
digging
dig
their
up that and ULD is gonna take it down immediately. So That's a free 10 tickets for ULD
Okay,
to
you're-
take from SPiT 229 to
Make sure we're calling the
217.
train depot
Only if
timer. We want to have
ULD
3 on Geneva
played like
already.
this in the first round.
How long until?
Absolutely. I think they were caught off guard with that shock and awe, that blitzkrieg tactic. It won them the game, so it was definitely the right move, but ULD is warmed up and they're pissed. So they're definitely going to fight for it this time.
Obviously, ping
Oh, this is good. This is where we can
helps them
start.
are on the system server. It shouldn't make this much of difference.
It really shouldn't, but when you have two teams that are so high tier as they are,
They're pretty big
you know, every advantage is going to count, you know.
They've reset quite a few people north of Geneva in that happened.
And I would even say ULD is the underdog here. I think it actually would have been a little better if they started out on a Australian server, just to take the beating a little less than what they had, and then be warmed up for the next one. You always see a better results from the underdogs on the second game, for sure.
Well, SPiT did win the coin flip, so they got the choice of the map and the of the side and the server they started on. So they had their hands tied there a bit.
And that's just the unfortunate aspect you get when you have two teams that are fighting in completely different parts of the world. But that's what Rivals Tournament is. It's a global event, and we come together and we play.
Yep.
They've got a rally point north side of Geneva at the gas station.
Enemy strikers far west or coming to this intersection on the mark.
I'm seeing a great concentration of SPiT over on Geneva Apartments.
Enemy strikers driving.
ULD definitely has to tighten it up.
SPiT is trying to make a play on the north side of the train depot as well, but they're trickling in right now, and that's not really going to
Did you get
help
that
them.
decent?
They can't gather themselves and play more together when pushing. Oh, that was a massive dado aim right there.
Once we have train,
And north
let's
side
load up
train
one of the VTRs with 4 or 5 guys. I can A10 they have on Geneva, and then we hot.
ULD was able to recapture Train Depot.
Yep.
Perhaps in just the depot.
ULD is also on that fob at church. Gonna probably take down the radio here.
And it looks like we're going to see some action. If you check over to the south side of the map, we see Steve Jobless and Marble in a striker versus two BTRs.
Versus two BTRs, that's not gonna go pretty well right now. As you can see, Marble is Jobless already.
Shipping.
They're wolfpacking hard.
Absolutely. That striker is hurt and running for cover, and they are being chased. I read some comm that ULD has found the radio on church.
Yep. They do have Butts and Nuts is coming back though and trying to
The
save it
northern
if
radios
he
are
can.
blocked off by Riviera.
Hap is a little more
Yeah, the others
towards
they've blocked off
the
by
north side
repairs.
of the gas station. Also, the fob, ULD taking down a fob
Not the one burns
east of rocks as well. Blocking the
market-
hab right now. Probably gonna find the radio here in a bit. SPiT's
Do we
gonna
have
have
any
that only the one fob on
We're
Geneva
trying to
Apartments
strike it down. He's
in a
heavily
few
fucking hurt.
seconds here.
And it sounds like the comms that I'm hearing say that they're gonna chase down that SPiT striker until the ends of the earth. They are not giving up chase. They're gonna chase it all the way there. Now, the SPiT guys here in the striker are doing something kind of unfortunate. They're dropping smoke as they go, which is kind of leaving a breadcrumb trail for the BTRs.
They're not dropping smoke. They're just damaged.
That's right. I don't
and
know what they've got there. Could
No,
just be the
not
smoke.
now. But that's how they found him over here. Is he was constantly spreading that
Yeah,
diesel
yeah.
on the engine.
There is a full on Geneva here.
Although it does look like he got away.
My squad will go back to
I
train.
think looks like ULD is giving up on this search. They've called off the dogs right now and are just gonna go back to watching over train depot.
Well, it does look like SPiT managed to press through ULD. They are capping Train Depot, and we're going to see a Sioux strike come down on Geneva Apartments.
I think you're correct, because that's what they want.
Timo right now is calling out in command comms that he's just wants those 30s marked, and he's gonna just bomb in and do what damage he can.
Well, I definitely want to see what one 50 striker is going to do to 2 armor-piercing BTRs, but I'll stay hopeful.
Yeah.
Sioux strike there with a massive screen shake. Ooh, and that was unfortunate. Awesome play, Hammer Faust. You let one get by, but there was more. And it does look like ULD was able to find the enemy radio. It was trying to be protected by ULD, or correction, by Hammer, but it just wasn't enough. 3 guys pressed in.
Nice job.
Is that structure
So
around that
they're
marker?
gonna be capping.
So you can't hear him. Can't find him.
They're gonna be capping Train Depot here, and they are already.
But looking at the bigger picture, there is no hab. If those rallies are burned, Geneva hab down, Church hab down. Church hab should be going down any second now. They have nothing, but they can live off of rallies. I've seen them do it before.
One striker going down to Timo, one BTR going down to Timo, but the second already saw him and is gonna push towards him. He's about half health now on the east side of Train Depot. They're just pushing in right now. Got to wipe them.
ULD is aiming high.
Are we tapping Geneva here? What's happening?
Oh no! Oh, this is unfortunate.
Timo got the turret! Timo got the turret on the ULD 30 mil.
No. Oh.
Yeah, he's got to take
Oh
out.
my.
That's 2 BTRs taken out for Timo in a matter of minutes here. Nice
That is-
play by him.
That's an amazing play.
30 mils got built.
Currently looking at the score, it's going to be Russian ground forces ULD, 153 tickets to United States Army's SPiT, speaking in tongues, 152. Current ticket difference of literally 4 now, with
But
ULD in the lead.
but with the first round loss,
We don't talk about that. We just that never happened.
On trying from now.
That's
it's
a
all going to
mulligan.
be based on the second round now, right?
Yeah, exactly,
Just
exactly.
basing yeah. The winner is the winner of the second round.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. And it does look like they were able to press SPiT out of Train Depot. I'm not sure if they got the full cap on Train Depot, but they are going to recap it. And it looks like they already have people on Geneva, so SPiT better stack up their guys for sure.
Naz, that has.
No, we got the. Oh, it's perfect.
So it's trying to push train hab from the north. Infant, can we get you to stay on train? We'll get Arc to move up to Geneva.
Yeah.
SPiT's just having fun at
But
this
Kevin-
point, I think. They're just yelling around. They're not really
That's right. If you can revive a couple of guys in that
doing
building next to
anything
That's right, Bill.
cohesive
Revive.
at the moment.
No, they definitely know. They definitely know they won because of last match, but
strike a west section west of train.
saying they're using the smoke. I'll be in the case.
Fuck!
And I thought ULD had a good hold on Geneva. That did not happen. They were decimated so quickly.
ULD taking back train depot though. It's just trading flags right now.
Yep.
Do your defense here then and push off with bomb.
Yep. Defense got div defense. I'll canary. They're actually mortaring. The hab will go. They're mortaring hab. I don't have access to a logi to reset.
And it does look like SPiT was able to get a hab to the way south directly on shipping in order to attack train depot and the hab. And it looks like they're completely circumventing train depot and going straight for the hab. They're sick of that.
Does this striker up north find the radio? Timo find the radio? I don't think so. Yeah, he marked it as a rally right now north
they've
of
got a rally to the north
Church
or-
on rocks right now.
They've got no radio out to the north, but they've got a rally out. They're coming from this
49
area
to
roughly out.
142. Kill difference is about a 11 kill difference right now. 134 to 121 in favor of SPiT, and Revive's pretty much even currently.
Now I'm just being quiet because there's so much tension over here to the south, or correction, to the southeast of train depot as SPiT stealthily moves
We need
in
a
to take the
support
hab.
bombing, we need a set of
I
bombing
fear
to,
for them.
to support the new.
Are they? It's interesting.
There's still infantry in.
ULD is still hiding in buildings at Geneva Apartments, but not really doing much. They're not really capping. SPiT's still holding well. Trash can just took out some trash. Took out Ace in Geneva Apartments.
Strapping.
SPiT broke their vow of silence. They know that there is infantry on the hab.
Losing hab.
Entire squad is on this train hab.
They are not on the radio though. Ono is holding that radio pretty well. Just using those stairs and watching down that little middle section.
He's definitely doing what he needs to do to protect that radio for sure.
Yep. Oh no, just getting pistol. Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
oh no, is right.
Oh no, protecting the radio. Just got pistoled by a guy coming up the stairs.
If that isn't a difference in skill, I don't know what is.
Stuck up the seat.
That's with 200 plus ping as well.
Stuck the barbed
So
wire back. Stuck the barbed wire. Need in.
Track
It's,
the section
something.
again.
Fuck you. What a need. It's probably upstairs.
Ooh.
There's an enemy SL coming from the west side of Geneva.
that's dirty.
they just smoked Geneva to push in. I think they expect us to be stronger on there than we actually.
Abs blocks north. Abs blocks.
He most time that just body
they know where it is
blocking
now,
that
and
door
they're
with
just,
the
like, pushing it
striker, so
constantly, so we need to rip it.
could just stick the radio easy.
It's just liability. There's still a striker
Oh, and if we
rolling
check
around
up
Geneva.
north, it looks like a group of SPiT guys are destroying that have to the north there. But in turn, they found the SPiT radio on Church.
No, I'm machine.
Radio last stage.
There's probably a full backup
East
at
of
Geneva
apartments
right
right now,
outside.
east of train depot right now.
There's probably another hammer.
118 to 108 with about 25 minutes left in the second round here. Oh, that radio was found up north. That Haven radio was found up north of Brax right now by SPiT. So they're gonna take that out.
Well, in turn, they are taking out the ones that's on Church. And there goes Church.
A radio for radio, I guess. Pretty fair trade. New radio going up north
Nice,
of
you got a
Castle
squad west.
right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
It's a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know how effective that's gonna be.
I'm doing it behind
That's
us, right?
pretty far out of the way when you think about it, because what's that going to be used for? That's going to be used to defend train, or is it going to be used for a push on Geneva?
Exactly. It's out of the way,
So-
but I don't think it's a waste of time because it gets guys into the action. Right now,
There's nothing
ULD
here.
doesn't have any habs that they can spawn on. So this is better than nothing, honestly.
I'm bringing a Logi to you guys.
Better than nothing, I guess.
And it looks like they are going to cap Train Depot, but in turn, they did find the radio on shipping. And ULD is attempting to dig it now.
ULD's also bringing Logi toward shipping to get a fob down. if
Which
they
is-
can.
Which is absolutely what they should be doing. Take a defensive stance because you know you lost Train Depot. Current ticket difference of about 25 tickets in favor of SPiT.
Yep. Looks like one of the strikers may die here, as he gets hit by one lad and is just bugging out.
Mooring develop.
Every time they've wanted to
Also,
move,
fob going down on train for SPiT.
Hey, this is Lisp.
We're gonna get a spawn down relatively safe inside. I don't see any BTRs coming out of main for ULD at all.
Not
I
at
think
all.
They've given up.
It
They
definitely
lost
seems
morale
like
after that last encounter.
it definitely seems like they gave up trying to use armor.
I'm on final team.
And SPiT's shipping yard hab should be going any second now. As they try to run back and recover it.
All good? Done?
And we see an arty strike called now. It looks like it's
can I leave,
from the
you
SPiT side.
hold a fob and a hammer
Moving
as well?
from north to south into
Do
shipping.
you want under the bridge? What do you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be a fuck with strike. I mean,
Can you get it in the buildings?
to the.
Get it in those buildings across that road to your.
Oh,
Go across that road now. And drop it.
In this building?
Actually just getting creamed by
Oh,
Raphael.
there's one in
It's a sad
No,
train depot.
train. We're setting up for the train.
ULD
need
getting
somebody
a
else.
fob actually. In a interesting
yeah, I think
spot.
you should go south. I know instead of.
Interesting spot, I guess.
It's
West
not-
of shipping yard.
Did we take
It's
a
not a
fob?
terrible spot,
Yeah,
but it's something.
Yeah.
this swap's still up.
It's
That's the problem.
And we got the ranging strike for the arty now.
Okay, you got rid.
Yes. Do you want me to put it? Have
It's
it-
gonna hit
Guys,
nothing.
Hob on it.
please put a hammer up and then try to block.
You know, there was something there a little while ago. So, I mean, that's a little consolation there. Yes.
Well, I suppose.
We're blocking train.
And it looks like ULD is now blocking Train Depot, and they slightly neutralize the HAB. SPiT's gonna turn around like hot fire.
They're gonna be reacting to that real fast.
Ooh, Nutty Boy takes a dive.
Cabs upstairs. Alright.
Calling it, Habs upstairs, you heard it.
Little Un almost got a second pistol kill on MG. Like,
Almost, but it's
Insane.
not enough. And we are now 2/3 of the way through the match with 40 tickets left for ULD to SPiT's 86 tickets with SPiT in lead.
Instead of pushing up those.
yep.
It's upstairs.
Yeah, and push up the stairs. Just prox.
Yeah, we need to cross the big open drain before we can get to it.
Coming around the corner.
They're capping.
Train Depot being capped. 38 tickets left for ULD. I say they gotta have on the west side of Train Depot. Hab's blocked at
If-
Train Depot for SPiT right now.
If Train Depot goes down, ULD will eat 30 tickets, and then it'll be 6 to, I believe, 110, 115. So they have to work hard to stop that Train Depot cap.
SPiT getting back their hat at Train Depot, getting a cap, and 5 tickets left for ULD
Guys, you
now.
want to go back to shipping? They're able to.
Ooh,
You want to go back
that
to shipping?
is
GG.
rough.
197,
One Logi will fix that.
Got 5 people dead around the hat.
194 to 148 in terms of kills in favor of SPiT. And then Revives pretty much in favor of SPiT as well, 55 to 39 right now. Telling
you-
the story of the game.
And you know, that's what I was telling you, is that SPiT is a bunch of revivers, and that's what they do best. We're going to see a piece of armor engage a Logi here shortly, and that's going to be game. Poor Gimpy. Oh, this poor Logi.
That was unfortunate.
That was very unfortunate.
SPiT's gonna take the victory for Rivals. They're gonna win that imaginary
Good season,
trophy,
guys. Good.
raise it in the air,
That was a rough one, but good fun.
and
Good season, boys.
it's gonna be
Well,
something.
You know what they say, first is worst, second is the best, and in my eyes, ULD is the best.
We already beat. We can beat SPiT. We can beat SPiT. We've already beat them. We'll take that.
Just saying, a few SPiT maybe staying in server if you want to stay and you know, have a chat with them.
Yeah, it's definitely something we can do. I'm down for it for sure. I'm just going to go ahead and close out the VOD real quick, and I will be back shortly, so give me just a minute.
Yeah. Let's have a little chat with Timo here. Hey man, good game today. You know, you guys are.
All right, guys, that was it. That was a squad Rivals Tournament final round with SPiT winning against ULD. And I'm going to mess this up. I think I'm going to mess this up. Nope, there it is. SPiT's the winner. And real quick, let me get a shout out to Vaughn, Arch, Kudo, Alpha Core, Smile, Zed, Ayumi, Filthy Crab, Red Baron, Taylor, to all the ref service providers and the other casters, and especially to Yango, who invited me to cast this match. If you like what you saw, please let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know too. It helps. Now, if you stay after this cast, we will be talking with Rivals guys and chatting them up, seeing how they feel, seeing what their next goals are. But this is the end of the VOD. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and take care.